Hello grade 3s. Okay, we're going to be reading the story called George's Marvelous Medicine. Now in the worksheet pack that I printed for you is the different pages. It's page 44, page 45 and page 46, okay? And also page 47, which is the questions. And it kind of looks like this, except yours is in black and white. Now I'd like for you to listen to this video and read along with me. So you don't have to read out loud, you can just follow along with me, okay? So it's called George's Marvelous Medicine and it's written by Roald Dahl. But how do I stop myself from growing? George asked her. Eat less chocolate, Grandma said. Does chocolate make you grow? It makes you grow the wrong way, she snapped. Up instead of down. Grandma sipped her tea, but never took her eyes off the little boy who stood before her. Never grow up, she said. Always down. Yes, Grandma. And stop eating chocolate. Eat cabbage instead. Cabbage? I don't like cabbage, George said. It's not what you like or don't like, Grandma snapped. It's what's good for you that counts. From now on, you must eat cabbage 3 times a day. Mountains of cabbage, and if it's got caterpillars in it, so much the better. Ouch, George said. Caterpillars give you brains, the old woman said. Mummy washes them down the sink, George said. Mummy's as stupid as you are, Grandma said. Cabbage doesn't taste of anything without a few boiled caterpillars in it. Slugs too. Not slugs, George cried out. I couldn't eat slugs. Do you think you could eat slugs? I don't think I could. Whenever I see a live slug on a piece of lettuce, Grandma said, I gobble it up quick before it crawls away. Ugh. Delicious. She squeezed her lips together so that her mouth became a tiny wrinkled hole. Delicious, she said again. Worms and slugs and beetly bugs. You don't know what's good for you. You're joking, Grandma. I never joke, she said. Beetles are perhaps best of all. They go crunch. Grandma, that's beastly. The old hag grinned, showing those pale brown teeth. Alright, now this is the page with the 2 cabbages on, with the slugs and the beetles. Those are the questions that you're going to answer in your book, okay? Let's go through them quickly. Number 1 asks you, why does Grandma think George must stop eating chocolate? It says that on the first page, so go and have a look. Number 2, write down a sentence that tells you George does not like cabbage. So go and read again and see if you can find the part where you can tell that George does not like cabbage. Number 3, make a list of the foods that Grandma thinks will be good for George. So remember, a list is different things going down, and you can use bullet points or dots. Number 4, A. Why does Grandma say that caterpillars are good for people? So why does she say it's good for you? What does it do for you? And then 4B asks you, do you think George's mother agrees? Give a reason for your answer. So remember, George's mom does something with the caterpillars that will tell you that she doesn't agree. Number 5, choose 2 sentences below that you think are not true. So it's A, B, C, and D. Which 2 is not true? A says George's grandma is very strange. Do you think she's strange? B, George's grandma has good ideas about healthy food for children. Is that true or is it false? George's grandma, this is C, George's grandma believes children should never grow up. They must only grow down. D says, George's grandma eats a lot of chocolate with her cabbage. Number 6 asks you to write 2 sentences that describe what you know about George's grandma. So you're not just going to say weird, strange. Okay, it's George's grandma is weird. George's grandma is strange. And number 7 asks you, would you like to read more of this story and give a reason for your answer? So either yes, because blah blah blah, or no, because it's a weird story. Okay, so answer those in your book, and your heading is going to be George's Marvelous Medicine. And then don't forget to write the date as well. Enjoy!